Today is February 17th, 2026, and what I'm about to tell you cannot wait another second. 6 specific nations, 3 days of total darkness, and Our Lady named them by name in a revelation that mystics and theologians have been whispering about for months. Are you in one of those countries? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes I will tell you exactly which nations she named, what the darkness means, and, most importantly, how to protect yourself and your family before it arrives. Do not close this video. What comes after the next 2 minutes may be the most important thing you hear this year. Heaven is not silent. She spoke. The Mother of God opened her lips, and the words she delivered were not words of comfort alone. They were words of warning. A prophetic alarm, sent with love but wrapped in urgency, for those with ears willing to hear. The message is dated, the countries are named, the sign is upon us. Blessed be the most holy Virgin Mary, Queen of heaven and earth, whose immaculate heart burns with love for every soul watching this right now. And it is precisely because of that burning love that she warns us, because a mother who sees danger does not stay quiet. Stay until the very end of this video. Those who do will receive a specific prayer of protection, 7 words that Our Lady herself requested her children to pray in these coming days. 7 words that form a shield around your home, your children, your sleep. If this message already moves your heart, press the like button right now. Help this warning reach every soul that needs it today. The signs are no longer subtle. Look at what is happening. Wars spreading across continents, battles that began small and grew into threats of nuclear confrontation, economies collapsing under the weight of debt, inflation, and manufactured scarcity that pushes entire families toward desperation. Earthquakes striking in places that had not trembled in centuries. Volcanic activity awakening from decades of silence, and something perhaps more terrifying than all of those things combined. Churches emptying, altars abandoned, entire generations walking away from God as if He were a relic of another time. This is not coincidence. This is not just history repeating itself. These are the labor pains she spoke of, the signs the prophets described, the precise conditions that precede what heaven calls a time of purification. And here is what I haven't told you yet, the most chilling detail buried inside this prophecy. The 3 days of darkness she warned about are not punishment sent in anger. They are a mercy, a divine pause, a forced silence upon a world that has refused to stop and listen. But the question is, will you be ready when those days arrive? Before I reveal which 6 countries she named, I need to ask you something, and I want you to be completely honest with yourself right now. When was the last time you felt true peace, not distraction, not numbness, real, deep, soul-level peace? Do you carry wounds that no one sees, pain hidden so well that even your closest family doesn't know it's there? Have you been praying, but feeling like your prayers hit the ceiling and fall back down? Do you wake up exhausted, not physically but spiritually, as if your soul didn't rest at all? Does anxiety grip your chest at night? Do memories of old wounds replay like a broken record? These are not signs of weak faith. These are wounds, deep spiritual wounds that have been left untreated for years, sometimes decades. And here is what most people don't understand. An unhealed soul is an open door. When your heart carries unforgiveness, when anxiety controls your nights, when old pain festers in silence, you become spiritually vulnerable. The enemy doesn't need to attack a wounded soul. A wounded soul is already doing His work for him. You deserve healing. You were not created to carry this weight. And Mary is waiting to heal what no one else can reach. You're still here, you're still watching, you're still searching. And that tells me your soul is crying out. And heaven has heard that cry. Over the past year, hundreds of you have written to me with the same desperate question. I pray, but the pain won't leave. How do I actually heal? That question drove me to spend months in deep prayer and research, and what emerged, I believe with my whole heart, was inspired by the Blessed Mother herself. It's called Healing Through Mary, a 21-day journey to restore your soul. For 21 consecutive days, the biblical number of consecration and divine completion, you will be guided step by step through a path of deep spiritual healing. Each day speaks directly to your deepest wounds: anxiety, unforgiveness, rejection, loneliness, loss of hope. Specific Marian prayers, guided reflections, the exact devotions that Padre Pio, Maximilian Kolbe, and John Paul II used to find peace in their darkest moments. And a complete bonus section, Mary's Shield, 12 powerful prayers for immediate protection, covering your home, your family, your children, and moments of spiritual emergency. Close your eyes for just a moment. Imagine waking up 21 days from now feeling different. The weight is gone. The anxiety has loosened its grip. The bitterness you carried for years dissolved. Peace. Real peace. For the first time in years. That is not fantasy. That is what happens when a wounded soul surrenders to Mary's healing intercession. Programs like this, spiritual retreats, guided prayer journeys, typically cost $97, $147, even $200 or more. This complete 21-day healing journey costs only $20. Less than a dinner out, less than 2 coffees, $20, 21 days, a lifetime of healing. This price will not last, and every day you wait is another day carrying weight you were never meant to carry. The link is in the pinned comment and in the description below. Download it now. Start tonight. Let this be the night everything begins to change. And now, with your heart open to healing, you are ready to receive what Our Lady is about to reveal. The 6 countries. On the morning of January 29, 2026, a Catholic mystic from a small mountain village in Ecuador reported an interior vision that lasted approximately 40 minutes. She is not famous. She sought no recognition. But what she described, in handwritten pages now circulating among spiritual directors in 3 countries, matches with terrifying precision the prophetic language of Blessed Elena Aiello, who in 1959 wrote, "A great darkness will descend upon the earth. Nations will be chastened in the fire of tribulation." The mystic named 6 nations she saw, surrounded in her vision by a deep, impenetrable shadow: the United States, Mexico, Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, and Argentina, all of them in the Americas, all of them places where the faith was once strong, and where, right now, spiritual warfare burns at its fiercest. She described seeing a clock, the hand stopped, and then silence. Not the peaceful silence of prayer, the suffocating silence of a world suddenly cut off from its own noise, its own distractions, its own pride. 3 days. In those 3 days, Our Lady's message says, every soul will be forced to see itself as God sees it. No escape, no screens, no entertainment, just the soul alone, face to face with the truth of its own choices, For those in a state of grace, it will be terrifying but transforming. For those in mortal sin, unbearable. This is why the warning matters. This is why she speaks now, while there is still time. Visualize this, a divine light, steady and golden, resting over a home where the Holy Rosary has been prayed that day. The darkness cannot enter there. It moves around it like water around a stone. The family inside does not understand why they feel peace while the world outside groans, but heaven knows. Are you building that home right now? Here is what Our Lady asks, and I do not say this lightly. Pray the Holy Rosary daily, not as routine, as a weapon, as a lifeline. Keep blessed candles in your home, consecrated, not decorative. In the days of darkness, they will be among the few lights permitted to burn. Receive the sacraments. Confession first. Eucharist when possible. If you have not been to confession in months or years, go this week, not next month. This week. Consecrate your home to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Place her image at the entrance. Speak her name over your children each night. And pray specifically tonight for the United States, Mexico, Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, and Argentina. These nations are in the heart of this warning. They carry enormous spiritual weight. Their conversion or their collapse will affect the entire world. Pray for their leaders. Pray for their priests. Pray for the souls in those countries who have never heard her voice. Leave your prayer intentions in the comments below. Write the name of your country, the name of someone who needs healing, the burden you are carrying. We will carry them together. A chain of prayer forged across nations is not a small thing. Heaven counts every link. If you are ready to stand in faith, comment Amen right now. She does not warn to terrify. She warns because she loves. The Immaculate Heart of Mary will triumph. This is not a wish. It is a certainty written into the architecture of heaven's plan. No darkness lasts forever. Not 3 days, not 3 centuries. The light always returns, and when it does, it returns brighter. You are not alone in these times. Every prayer you pray is heard. Every candle you light pushes back the shadow. Every rosary you complete is a victory, small, invisible, and absolutely real. God has not abandoned this world. He sent His mother to walk through it with us. Stay firm. Do not let fear win. Fear is the enemy's tool. Faith is yours. Share this video with every soul you know. Someone in your family, your circle, your city needs to hear this warning today. Your share could be the moment that changes a life. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. These messages will keep coming because heaven has not stopped speaking. And remember, if you haven't begun your healing journey with Healing Through Mary, do it now. The link is in the pinned comment. $20, 21 days. Your soul has been waiting long enough. Don't make it wait any longer. The clock is moving, the days are numbered, and she is calling. Now.